Blind Husbands is an American film that was released in 1919. Now, the first thing about this film is that it is dedicated to an Austrian mountaineer. I'll have his information in the description box. I was not expecting that. There is a title card for this individual, and yeah, that was a surprise. But now the story is we've seen it before where there is a husband and wife. The husband is not paying attention to the wife. And of course, a Casanova comes in. Except in this case, there's mountaineering going on. So, and the director is Erich von Stroheim. He directed, wrote, and produced. He also shows up in the film. He plays the Casanova. And when it came down to putting together this film, he was very particular about having stage actors. He felt that that would make it more believable when it came to this particular film. And it made it very tense behind the scenes from what I was reading. And yeah, there was a lot of problems behind the scenes when it came to this particular film. And the uh pandemic that went on the year before didn't help. So, but when it came down to it, this got critical response, but for the most part, it got good reviews. I mean, a lot of times they say critical response, but it can go either way. Either the critical was bad or the critical was good. So, the bad was basically that Stroheim, this is the same thing that he's played before, the same kind of role that he has played before. He's a one-note character and that kind of thing. Um, but other people were saying that the other characters did really well and to work around him and everything. One of the other problems that it came out that this went way over budget, way, way, way over budget. And there were some people that were wagging fingers about that. The critics were wagging fingers because they're like, well, if it went over budget, this is all you can give us. And and by this point, I'm sure that you'll watch it and you're like, oh, I've seen this before. But again, this was 1919. This particular plot line, yeah, it was still pretty fresh. And the idea of having that spicy affair and all of that. And the ending is pretty exciting. So there is that. And but anyway, so this is Blind Husbands. It's an American film. It was released in 1919.